Seldom do we read a book with a social outcast reflecting on her life when she is breathing her last. Tequila Layla, the fictional character created by Elif Shafak in her novel, 10 minutes 38 seconds in This Strange World, does just that. How Elif Shafak begins the book is quite interesting, showing that Tequila Layla can do nothing but accept her fate. She writes, "In the first minute following her death, Tequila Layla's consciousness began to ebb, slowly and steadily, like a tide receding from the shore. Her brain cells, having run out of blood, were now completely deprived of oxygen, but they did not shut down. Not right away." Elif Shafak has portrayed the life of Tequila Layla, a sex worker who was brutally murdered and thrown in the garbage. However, her mind remains active for 10 minutes and 38 seconds before her mind stops functioning. During this time, Layla's mind enters into a heightened state of consciousness and reproduces images and moments from the life she had mostly forgotten about. Elif Shafak's writing style is what compels readers to keep reading. Moreover, the curiosity to know more about Tequila Layla and what led to her tragic demise is another factor that keeps readers turn the pages of this novel, published by Viking. Elif Shafak's 11th novel is set in 1990. With media only restricted to print and television/radio, the news took time to reach to the masses during this era. Layla's murder, however, is telecasted on television, and Elif Shafak beautifully explains how this murder manages to be telecasted on television when the world was talking about Margaret Thatcher's resignation and the invasion of the US on Iraq. Elif Shafak titles her book aptly because, according to scientists, the human mind, after death, remains active for 10 minutes and 38 seconds before it shuts down. Shafak, therefore, narrates this time as Layla goes on a roller coaster ride. Sort of vivid flashbacks of her life, expressed beautifully by Elif Shafak. The author does not tell what happens to Layla during the opening chapters, but gradually opens up the conflict she had been living with. Apparently, the novel takes a bold view about the social outcasts who do have an identity but become faceless while living in a society that is not open to liberal ideas. It is up to the readers to find out who are these social outcasts who are in fact Layla's closest friends, namely Hollywood Humaira, Sabotage Sinan, Nostalgia Nailan, Jamila, and Zainab 122. Layla's life was nothing short of a disaster as her family had abandoned her. She had to survive with her friends while regularly visiting places from where she earned money that was not deemed moral for humans. Elif Shafak has, through her story writing skills, explained Layla's life, which made her non-existent in the social fabric of Turkey. Shafak divides the book into 3 chapters, which are the mind, the body, and the spirit. The first chapter revolves around Layla's conscious mind trying to figure out what happened to her and how she recalled every moment of her life from childhood until a few hours ago. The second chapter elucidates upon the efforts of her 5 friends desperately trying to give Layla a proper burial. Layla is buried in the cemetery of Companionless, which is especially reserved for social outcasts, refugees, and those who the society does not accept as their own. Elif Shafak, through Layla's 5 friends, touch upon the bitter reality that social outcasts live a heartbreaking life and are forgotten after they pass away. However, those who feel their pain, as in the case of the 5 friends, want to pay tribute to the departed soul and a proper burial. Elif Shafak's grip on the story was strong during the first 2 parts, but went a bit wobbly during the third. However, Layla's character, despite being dead throughout the story, remains a powerful one that binds the 5 characters together who pursues a common cause. 10 minutes 38 seconds in This Strange World is especially for those readers who accept life and society as it is and consider all social outcasts a part of the community.